catch on. Every now and again, these guys will get out to this sport. Over to the right-hand side here, you'll see this large bronze statue of Osceola of the Seminole Native American tribe. The story behind this statue depicts that when Osceola refused to sign a treaty with the U.S. government, because at this point, during the early 1800s, the U.S. was trying to push a lot of natives away from this area. So Osceola here took their treaty, placed it on top of a stump, took out his very large knife, and he drove it right through, saying that he would not sign and that the Seminoles would not be leaving anytime soon. Now these actions are what sparked a war between the U.S. and the Seminoles, and those actions took place right here in this general area. A lot of Seminoles did end up going west towards Oklahoma, a good number of them fought and remained here for a slave to this day. They never left. So, truly, one can never. Now, folks, we are currently cruising over the main event of our tour today. Because underneath the glass here, we are going to be looking at Mammoth Spring.
Not even a sign can fit in there.
Now, Mammoth Spring is the head spring of the Silver River. The spring head itself is a cave that's about 5 feet tall and about 65 feet wide. Now, because of its awkward size, you folks on my left are getting the best view of it first, but I will be turning the boat around to make sure everyone's able to see. Now, this spring right here alone is responsible for pushing out over 550 million gallons of water every single day. So about 60 or 70% of that number I told you earlier. Now that number is what makes this spring right here the largest artesian spring that's made out of limestone in the entire world. Now the water coming out of the Florida aquifer will maintain a constant temperature of 72 degrees year-round. And the water out of these springs is already 99.8% pure fresh water. So, theoretically, this water is clean enough to drink, as is. Theoretically. Now everything out of these springs is what's forming the Silver River out here, which will flow for around 5 miles until it eventually meets up into the Ocklawaha River. Once it's in the Ocklawaha, it'll snake its way across the state flowing east until it eventually meets up with the St. Johns River over in Palatka. And then from there, it'll flow due north through Jacksonville into the Atlantic Ocean. And at its very deepest point, this spring will reach about 45 feet in total. Now, folks, I do